Hey, Alan, is it hot?
Actually, yeah, it is.
It's hot there.
Yeah.
What is the pool?
Okay, it's a little bit warm, but as soon as you get here, it's freezing. Nothing like it was last time we were here.
Hello, everybody. I am Xiaofei. Joining me today is Prozzy and Alan.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye. Go.
Subscribe, like, share, and subscribe.
Today we are at Chunyang Wenchuan, and we came here, what was it, a few weeks ago?
Before Chinese New Year, yeah.
We were here before Chinese New Year, and there was a nice pool you could soak in, and now it is completely destroyed.
Somebody's filled it in.
Yeah, this pool has been intentionally filled in, so we have no hot spring today.
That was a long drive, so what are we going to do?
Well,
you said you'd bring it to a hot spring for the first time, Xiaofei. How dare you?
I did. Look. I will take care of this, guys, all right?
Are you sure? You got a plan?
I have a plan. We came here to soak in a hot spring. We're going to soak in a hot spring.
Sounds good.
Yeah? Let's do this.
Your van is like mobile Disneyland.
This is a technological achievement, by the way.
It is.
Are you proud of yourself?
I am proud of myself,
This does have like...
Yeah, man. This is super hot. This is like boiling right here. Wow. Probably about 50 maybe?
Check it, yeah. Just about touchable, right?
Ooh. Yeah, but it's nice in the water. So we're now in the tub, and I'm still pulling water from the river. So it's still on the first fill. It took a lot longer to fill up than I expected.
How many liters would you say are in here?
Well, I think to this line here is 575.
Oh, really?
So maybe about 450.
Like, oh yeah, Xiaofei's coming. It's like, now great, better go get my swimsuit because somehow he's gonna get me in water. You know,
Try this again now.
either he'll throw me off a yacht or...
What's your opinion on the portable hot tub anywhere? Hot spring anywhere?
I'm blown away by your ingenuity. I think it's a fantastic idea.
What would you do to improve it?
Not much. I would say, to be honest, 3 guys in a hot tub, it's just a little bit too small.
So you're saying is
It's perfect for 2 people.
You'd improve it with girls?
I did. You're putting words in my mouth now.
So Alan thinks that the pool should be bigger. What do you think of hot tub anywhere? Hot spring anywhere?
I never would have thought of this myself, so hats off to you. I will say most weekends me and Alan just go to the pub and watch a bit of football or rugby or whatever.
So put a sign here, the Xiaofei's Pub, and then here put a projector, and we put the game on.
Yeah, it'd be great. And then just have like, you could hook up like a cake or something with one of your fancy pipes and stuff.
So make it bigger and make it a pub.
Hey!
Hey,
Nothing to see here.
Move along. It's funny because they probably don't know it's warm, so it's just like, what are you guys doing?
3 dudes in a pool.
Oh yeah.
As you do.
But yeah, it's good. I'm always amazed by the things that you come up with, the things that you pull out of your van, and this is definitely one of the things that's impressed me. Definitely, yeah. I'm very interested in. I'm really interested in how it's done. Can you please tell us how it's done?
Alright, so this is the hot tub here. I just used inflatable swimming pool, and I put this tarp under it for for two reasons. One is to protect the integrity of the bottom there, but also to provide a little bit more insulation between the water and the ground. So I want to try to keep as much heat in here as possible. And I also think these inflatable sides help. When you're not using it, when it's filling up, we covered it with a tarp to keep a lot of that heat in. And the way I've rigged this up is that I have a 12 kilowatt gas heater here, instant gas heater. And right now it's set to summer and low, and it's very hot. I'll explain why in a bit. So to fill the pool, we pulled water from the river and would go up here to the gas tank through a 4.5 volt pump inside the truck. And then that goes into the pump and out through the hot water heater, which is getting gas from this 6 kilogram tank here, and then into the tub. But now that the pool is full, what we're doing is, this is the water intake, and that's going directly to the pump, to the hot water heater, and then back into the pool, and this is circulating the water. And what this allows us to do is use a lot less gas to get the pool much hotter, because instead of starting from the first pass, which this water is about probably 17 Celsius, maybe colder, and now it's starting with this water here, which is close to 40, so it's just maintaining it. And we have, currently on low in summer, so if we wanted to get it much hotter, we could turn this up to high, and to winter, which would have 2 flames going. 6 kg bottle of gas. It has 4 kg of gas in it, and I think for the 12 kilowatt heater, it will work for about 6 to 8 hours continuously. So it should be good for the whole night, no problem. About 210 worth of gas. Gas ignites here just by the 9 volt battery, so this doesn't need electricity, but of course the pump does, so let's take a look around the back and explain how that works. So behind here I have a 4.5 amp pump, and it can do about 12 liters a minute. And that has a water intake here. Currently this water intake is inside the hot tub, but to fill up the hot tub I use this, which is just like a little net which you can block the rocks and sand from getting in, which we just throw directly in the river, and then that pulls the water up to here, can pull up to 10 meter elevation change, because that's the air pressure. And then it goes in here to the pump, and then out the outlet, which then goes to the hot water heater and into the tub, which is now just circulating. We're not using this anymore. This setup works pretty well, but it did take a long time. I think the biggest drawback from the setup is that it really takes a long time for the pool to fill. So one thing you might consider is to use a bigger pump. If you use like a centrifugal pump, those are very good at pumping water in. You can do a lot of water very fast to fill up that pool. Or you could use a smaller pool. If you use a smaller pool, then of course you use less gas and it gets hotter quicker and fills up quicker. So it just depends on how many people you have. That fit 3 adults. It would easily fit 2 adults and some kids or something. It's even just for 2 people, it's a bit big even. Nothing wrong with big gives you a lot of room, but you just got to keep in mind that will affect the amount of time it takes to heat up, how hot your maximum temperature can be, and that's it really. Just takes and how much gas you use, This is really comfortable right now. You can see that the water is still not up to the top. That's just because of the amount of time it took to fill the tub. We're not camping here tonight, so we're about to leave, so that's why we didn't fill it up. But of course, if you're spending the night here, this will be all the way up. The reason I did this project is something we've been trying to do for a long time. Originally, I tried to do it with wood, and we were using copper pipes that we'd put into a fire and have the water circulate through that, which worked well. Actually, it did heat up the water, but it the fire requires constant attention whereas the gas was just a much simpler, easier thing to do. Also, the copper pipes, once you put them in the fire, they're just completely black and dirty, disgusting, and it becomes difficult to transport. So we sort of gave up on that, and the simplest thing is still gas. Just using the gas, normal small hot water heater, plus a small tank of gas, and that's more than enough to do a pool like this for an entire night. And the reason we wanted to do this kind of a hot spring pool is because now, you know, I could have sort of the hot spring experience anywhere. And there's lots of places in Taiwan. There's just so many beautiful places to camp, just right next to the river, you know, by the river. And you know, even in the summer when you go up in the mountains, it gets cold at night. So it's just, you know, great experience to be soaking in a hot tub, hot spring at night. I think it's pretty self-explanatory actually why some would want this. But this is the way I did mine. I'm curious to see if anybody else has attempted a project like this, how it came out, and what kind of different methods you used, and what you think of this project, and maybe some ways that I can improve it in the future. Big thanks to Alan from Life in Taiwan and Prozzy, who helped me with this. You should check out their channels. There's links down at the bottom. And thanks a lot, guys. See you next time. Yeah.